We're learning more tonight about a murder investigation in Hamilton.
Hamilton police say neighbors found a man beaten and bleeding in his Barton Street apartment. Emily Taylor is following the developments in this case.
Multiple tenants living in this apartment on Barton Street East called 911 last night after they heard shouting in a second-floor unit.
I called 911 because when I came out of my room, almost right in front of my door, I saw a man lying face down that I couldn't identify in a pool of blood. That they brought the man down. Little did I realize it was somebody that I've lived with from the day that I moved.
He was transported to hospital but later died. Hamilton police are still working to confirm his identity, but have not yet released his name. Police say he was killed by blunt force trauma, but do not have any information about the weapon. There's also no description of suspects this time. Hamilton police are working with tenants to gather more details, as many were first on the scene.
I saw them take the person who passed away out on a stretcher. They could barely find a pulse.
A nearby business says they phone police often about disturbances in the area, most recently 2 weeks ago.
We have called cops many times. Yeah, it's usual for us. They come and they trespass in our private property, which is business property, so we're not allowed any people there. And they use the drugs, syringes, and all that.
Neighbors say the man had lived in the unit for many years and was known as a generous person.
He kind of kept on his own. He'd come down the stairs and get on the bus and go down to the beer store and come back and once in a while and come back with his beer, and then he'd come over here. He was a drinker, but he was a nice guy. He never hurt anybody.
Police expect to release more information this week as they confirm the man's identity and an autopsy is conducted. Emily Taylor, CHCH News, Hamilton.